What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Raven Tapia. Welcome to another edition of 407 Rangers. We're gonna actually have two takes. This is gonna be our first take. There's a lot going on in New York right now. I'm not gonna lie. At least the Giants beat the Seahawks on Sunday, but I am very pissed off at these boys right here because they let the Royals spank them by 2 runs. Anywho, the hottest take we have going on right now is Igor Sheterskin. And apparently, he rejected the offer from Chris Drury himself. Now, I'm going to be real honest. I Listen, I know Igor is one of the best goalies out right now in the NHL, but I already talked about this with Rangers Central, Locked On Rangers, and Big Apple Hockey themselves. I said the same thing to them. He's not worth 12 million. I'm going to keep it a stack. He's a great goalie. I understand he's trying to get paid and he feels like it's deserving, which I can say that as well, but at the same time, there's a lot of other players in the roster that they have to take care of. And 12 million will ruin the cap room. Like we'd even discuss how they still got to figure out how they're going to keep Chris Kreider, Mika Zibanejad, Alexei Lafreniere, Benny Trocheck. And then they got to figure out the Keandre Miller situation. And on top of all five of those guys, we're still trying to figure out what is going to happen to Jacob Trouba after the offseason. Now, look, it's one thing if you take the Rangers to the Stanley Cup and you win it, then by all means get however much coin you earned. You deserve it. But my guy, you have not even brought us to the Stanley Cup yet. You've only given us 3 Eastern Conference Finals appearances. Well, now 4, but still, how can we feel like you're worth 12 million if we have not gotten over that Eastern Conference Finals hump? And I'm gonna be so blunt. Let me ask you something, Igor Shesterkin. You're asking for 12 million from the Rangers, right? What makes you think the other 31 NHL teams are going to give you that when they have other pieces around them to build themselves? So this is just crazy because the only way he's going to get this amount of money is if he's at a bottom tier NHL team. No disrespect to him. That's the only way, guys. I don't see the Oilers, the Panthers, the Stars, none of these big name teams that got a lot of good players right now even giving Igor that because they got to deal with their players and their cap space. So this is all just ridiculous. And I can't even believe that he is going to really do this right before the season opener tomorrow. Like, out of all the days, you choose this topic to pop off right before we play Pittsburgh tomorrow for the first season game. And like I said, if Igor Shesterkin can take this team to the promised land this year, then by all means, I hope the Rangers pay him. But he has to be worth that. Like, you haven't even gotten us to the Stanley Cup yet. And I'm not saying he's not good, but we haven't got there yet to even have this discussion about the coins. That's all I'm saying. And Igor don't realize that if you want to win in the NHL, you have to build. And you think being the highest paid goalie is going to get you to where you want to go in the NHL? No, we're in a different era. We're not in a Mike Richter, Henrik Lundqvist era. Are you out your rabbit ass mind? I mean, we'll see what happens. I just want to see him go to the stand. If he goes to the Stanley Cup, I won't say shit. I promise you, I will not complain at all. I'll be like, okay, you earned it. You're worth it. But will he walk? I won't even be mad if he walks because he's asking for too much. Chris Drury already gave him the offer on the table, and he said no. And they're the New York Rangers, so everybody wants to always play for the Rangers regardless. So, Igor, this is going to be a tough take on you for this season. Because now you're going to have the fans figuring out, do you want to be here? Like, what is the goal here? Why did you bring this up right before the season game? We'll see what happens. But y'all have a blessed day. I'm going to do a season preview. Hopefully the hurricane tomorrow does not hold me back from the recap, but we'll see YouTube. So y'all take care.